it's your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, and I'm finally going to try out the Urban Decay, what is this, Major Gems palette. So I told y'all I wanted to get the small one. I didn't want to get the full size one because I didn't see myself really using a palette full of shimmers from Urban Decay, just because I don't know, Urban Decay never seems to really impress me. And I finally figured out why, but we'll talk about it as I put on this palette. So this is what came in my little box, what have you. Came with a full size eyeliner perversion, which I already own. So this is going to go in either the giveaway I have going on now for my birthday or the Christmas giveaway. And then this will go in either my birthday giveaway I have going on now or the Christmas giveaway. Because I have travel size of both of these in the giveaway. So I might just swap them out for the full size and then save the travel size to give when people buy products from me online. Because I did just sell my Pat McGrath foundation, the number 29 one. That I told you I was too dark and I was going to use in the summertime, but since, you know, we're not allowed to go out anywhere, I should still be the same color. I might not be though, because I'm an essential worker, but since Pat McGrath is always having sales, now I can get one that's still not as deep, and the one I had works for me in the summertime, so it's not the big deal. But let me get this out of the packaging while I'm just sitting here rambling. I love when they put products and things like this, because then I have like a little nice little metal tin case to put in it. I don't know if this is supposed to be a bag behind it or if it's just a decoration. I feel like it's just a decoration because I figured it would have said on the packaging there was a bag, and that would add it to the value of it. And I haven't seen anything. But this is the little size palette here. It has 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. I'll try to make something work with this. I'm gonna probably try to do 2 different eyes. Like I'll do obviously the blue and the green eye, or the purplish light blue color and green with one look, and then I'll do the little pink situation with another look. So let's get started. Like I said, I'm not gonna use either one of these because myself in the face, y'all. But I already have an open Urban Decay all-nighter, and then I have like the other colorful ones. Like I have Sin and one other one they have that has a color on it. I was gonna buy this from a girl on Poshmark for like, I think she had it on sale for 20 bucks, and I think she had only swatched it or something like that. But I just held out because I was like, it's gonna have to go on sale on Black Friday eventually. And I figured you all weren't in a rush to see me use this because, as y'all know, I don't really rock with Urban Decay like that. So you hardly have ever seen Urban Decay tutorials here. But I wanted to try out this formula just to see, because I've heard mixed things about it. I think Karen Harris ended up getting the full size of it, and then I heard her review, and I think she said it was pretty good from what I remember. Don't quote me. I think Mel Thompson said it was pretty good too. I think it was Morgan Turner that said she wasn't that big a fan of it, but again, don't quote me because I watch a lot of reviews from a lot of people, so sometimes I forget who said what, because I've watched so many people talk about the same thing. Usually their opinions are about the same, which is why I usually don't mind watching 2 or 3 of the same people, because they usually have the same style of makeup and they like the same thing. And I usually somewhat like what they like or don't like, or just like the way they do eye looks, and that's why I watch them. But you know. Okay, so I guess I'll start off with what I said I was going to talk about, which is the reason I've realized why I don't like Urban Decay palettes. Okay, so the reason why I realized I don't like Urban Decay palettes is, y'all know I always bitch about shades like this. And I don't give a damn what palette they make. I feel like every single palette I have from them always has some shade like this in it that I can't use. It's like other brands, I feel like they'll alternate and make it like a shimmer or something like that. But I feel like with them, it's always like a whole bunch of matte ones like that. I feel like it's rarely a palette that they have that has like a shimmer like that in it, or it doesn't have that in it at all. I think the only one I have that doesn't have a matte one like that is the Beached palette. Let me see, because I'm pretty sure it's in here, because this is the top drawer with the expensive stuff. So where is it? Yeah, see, the Beached palette is shimmery instead of matte. But it's like every single palette I get from them always has some shade in there that I can't like use. I think that's why I don't ever like buying stuff from them, because it's like, who the hell wants to constantly keep buying the same shade 50 times over that they can't use? So that I have come to the conclusion that is why I don't like Urban Decay, because they always have some matte colored shade in here that I can't use, and I'm just like, so you know, just fuck me. I'm just supposed to use this shade whether I actually need it or not, since you keep putting it in every single fucking palette you make. Y'all, I try not to really talk about it like that, but it's like, I just wanted to tell y'all, I came to the conclusion that that's why I don't like them, because I feel like every single time that I try to do a look with one of their palettes, I'm always noticing is that exact same shade or a different variation that says. Sometimes it's a pink undertone, sometimes it's a peach undertone, sometimes it's yellow undertone, sometimes it's a random base undertone like this, but it's always in the goddamn palette. But if people are fans of your palettes, they already have these shades in the other palettes. Why do you keep putting them in every single palette? I don't understand. But I am quite annoyed. Okay, I'm glad I got that off my chest. I feel better now. So let's I think I'll be able to use, I think I'm going to just use the brown shade for both of them because as you see, there's not that much variety in this little baby ass palette. So let's go ahead and I might do lower lash line work too since this is my last eye look of the night. And I don't have to do any more. So we took their primer potion. So these shadows should work just fine because we're using their base. So if it doesn't, I know something on them because there's no way I should be using your product and it's not working, okay? It's your eyeshadow base. It's not like I went and got somebody else's. I'm using yours. It should work fine. And that's the thing, quality of shadows is hit and miss too. I think that's another reason I don't really rock with Urban Decay. Like that. Because sometimes it'll be good, sometimes it'll suck. This seems to be a pretty decent formula. But I've had other ones that truly are like, you know, just terrible. And I'm like, why? Why are you rocking with this? Why did you decide that this is what it needs to be? Okay, y'all, so that's the darkness on that eye. I'm going to take this brush right here and blend around the edges. Just blending away to dust around the edges and blend this brown a little bit more because I find that I like that angled brush to like place the shadow down, but I don't necessarily like it to like blend it out in the crease. I feel like it doesn't do that great a job when it comes to blending out the pigmentation of it. I feel like it just kind of, you place it down and then you need something else to blend it with, so that's why we're using this Wet n Wild from the Bretman Rock collection blending brush. I liked these brushes. They were actually pretty nice. I think I had the highlighter brush too, but I don't know what I did with it. Or maybe I put it in the giveaway. I don't remember. Or maybe I just bought the eye brushes. I honestly don't remember. I think I just bought the eye brushes and I didn't buy the other one. Let's dip into this shade that I'm always bitching about that's way too light for anything else and see how that works about dusting over here since, you know, they insist on putting it in every fucking palette. It's not necessary for me, so, you know, I need to try to use it since I had to pay for it. And they insist that I need it because they put it in every fucking thing. So, this is, I guess it looks okay. I guess I did okay at dusting over the top of this. I don't know. But I've seen people, my skin tone, put it on as like a lid shade, but I don't like that look. So it's like, to me, this serves no purpose. I mean, I just used it to dust over since it was in here. And there's not that many mattes to choose from in this palette. It's literally like 2. So I'm thinking I might have to use this as the inner corner highlight shade as well. Because it's like all the shimmers we want to put on the lid to see how they're going to shim and sparkle and shine. So, you know, I do, what else do I have to choose from? Nothing, that's what. So let's go ahead and take this brush right here, this Alter Ego #1 brush, and go into, I'm thinking I want to go into the blue one to start off with, and then maybe we'll put the green one toward the front. So let me swatch all the shimmers. Matter of fact, I guess I'll just swatch everything. It's only 6. Like, how long is that going to take? Okay, the brown definitely has to be built up because the first swatch I did in was not it at all. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to have to do a third one. Let's get to the third one. God damn. So this is 3 swatches of the brown just to like build it up so you can see it. I'll swatch the pink even though we haven't used it yet. And it's looking quite like baby pink powdery, so I don't know how I feel about that. Do that one. And then start grabbing some shimmers. So this is the first shimmer I was talking about using. It looks pretty nice. It has that blackened looking undertone to it, if you will. Wipe my fingers off, and I have a towel in front of me. That's why I'm. Then let's get these other ones. Take this green shimmer I was talking about using next. Oh, that looks okay. And these actually feel pretty smooth. So how about that? Let me take this pink one. Okay, so the pink one is kind of sort of letting me down compared to the other two. But, I mean, this is the variety of shades that you get in that little palette that I just showed. It's currently 50% off everywhere. So you can get that 50% off at Ulta, 50% off at Sephora. I don't know if it's 50% off on Macy's or not, but I know it's 50% off on their website itself. So we're going to start off with the purpley one toward the back, since, you know, that's just what I normally do or whatever. And since that's the darker part of the eye, I think we'll start there. And maybe we'll put the green in the inner corner. I don't know. But I'm feeling like I want a brighter inner corner. So that means like I wouldn't have an inner corner shade for this palette when I go to use it. I have to use like my highlighter or something like that. Which isn't necessarily a big deal, but I prefer that they actually have, you know, the shade in the palette. Not me have to go and get something else from somewhere else. But, you know, guess you do what you gotta do. And that would be a more like I'd have to do that situation, since I'm a person who likes to have inner corner highlight. It is an essential thing for me. And I don't feel like this color combination is going that well, because since this one seems to be more bright, vibrant shade, and seems to be a darker shimmer, it's not looking as nice as I would want it to transition on the eye. So to me, that means you can use one shimmer at a time with this. Because otherwise, it's not the business at all. Okay. I'm going to dust this a little bit as well. I guess we can tear this in the inner corner, but I'm not really liking that idea. But again, there aren't that many options to choose from this palette, so I guess we're going to have to put this in the inner corner as well. So let's just go ahead and carry it down. I feel like it's looking better in the inner corner than it is on, like, you know, the lid. Or maybe it's because I don't like this color combination of these two. And that's why. Maybe I should have did the pink on this side, but I wanted to keep the pink matte with the pink shimmer, which is why I did it the way I did it. But we're going to start off with that brown on the outer V, and then in the crease, we will go ahead and put the, you know, pink shade. Okay, so I'm doing something I did the last time. So I'm going to take that same brush and just darken the pink on the outer V and what have you and whatnot. Okay, then we're going to take a different brush, go in the crease with the pink shade. So I'm thinking I'm just going to take a simple brush like this and go into the crease with the pink. A blending brush, if you will. So we'll pat that shade Attraction, which is the name of the pink shade, by the way, into the crease. I actually like the shade, but I feel like I would like it better as a, you know, what do you call it? A all over matte like lid shade. Y'all know how I do that one and done type matte. Look all over the lid and then put a shimmer like on in the inner corner or something. I feel like it would work better like that. Okay, so go ahead and dust. And I'm actually kind of liking this eye better than I like the first one. But I think it's because I know I'm just going to put one shimmer on the lid and everything will be fine. Whereas, again, I just don't like the color combination of these two. I feel like if I had just did one or the other color, I'd like it a little better. And just did like the green in the inner corner and not put it all over the lid. But, you know, we're here now. I'll take this brush. Okay, so the shimmer isn't picking up that great on this brush. It did better on the first brush we used. This one I feel like I have to work quite a bit to get it on the lid. And I'm not necessarily feeling that, but at least I like the color combination of this side a little bit better. Plus, I'm liking the fact that they give you a mirror, because a lot of little quads, y'all know the Jubilee place one, they ain't trying to give you no mirror. But in all fairness, it's only like 15 bucks, so maybe that's why this set was like 50. So I feel like I should have a mirror. Okay, yeah, I definitely like this eye better than this one. So let's take the pink and put it in the inner corner as well. Now, I do feel like I had to build up the pink quite a bit more, but it might just be the type of brush I use since I use the more flat one. Because just, you can see when we're putting it in the inner corner here, it's giving us way more pop than it is on the lid. So it might have something to do with the brush hairs of that brush I use. So my thoughts on this palette. I definitely think it's worth the $25 that they're charging for it. The shimmers are okay. I feel like maybe if you wet the brush, they'll look better. So matter of fact, let's wet the brush with the pink one. And y'all know I'm not a person who wets the brush, but I will go ahead and wet it just so we can see how that goes. Wet it. And I wet it with this right here. I just sprayed one spray, and then we're gonna put it on top and see if it's gonna give us like more foiled effect or whatnot. Okay, yeah, so if you wet it, you can get a more foiled look. But I think the shimmer of it was actually pretty decent, all things considered. And the funny thing is, this is the one that didn't swatch the best to me. But I feel like it looks the best on the lid, though. And it's definitely giving you more foiled, and I think I'm sexy effect, which I'm here for. So, yeah, I would definitely say I would recommend this, especially at the price of $25, because you still get an eyeliner, and I love their eyeliners. They make like one of my favorite forms of eyeliners, like theirs. I like Dose of Colors, and is there somebody else's I like? As far as I know, I can't think of anybody else's I like. I haven't tried Pat McGrath's though, so I mean, I'm not sure how good those are. But it comes with the eyeshadow primer too, and I've had mine for like at least 2 years, and I still haven't used it up. I've been trying to like use it up this year, so I think this is a great little holiday set for you to give somebody. Or if you just want to try the shimmers that are supposed to be in the stone palette and didn't want to pay the $54, I believe it is, and I think this is a great value because it's 50% off right now, sis. So go ahead and grab it while you can. So those are my thoughts on the Major Gems little collection that you have here. As y'all saw, I used the primer in action. I've been using it for a while though, so it's not like you haven't seen it before. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are dimes. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.